Hey, how's it going, guys, and welcome back to another Stock Kings YouTube video. And today we will have another AMC update for you guys, and we have a lot of important information to cover, but I think by the end of this video you'll have a much better understanding about what's going on, especially in regards to this shareholder meeting that will be held on May 4th. Now we'll also be going over the short interest ratio along with the utilization rate, and then we'll briefly be summarizing what I discussed in my previous video because I think this is still relevant today. Now, before we get into any of that information, if you guys enjoy this content, go ahead, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel for more stock investing and trading content. Go ahead, turn on post notifications so you know whenever we do come out with new videos. I have my new totally free Discord server for you guys down below, and this is a community all about stocks, trading, and investing. So if you're interested in any of those things, go ahead, use that link down below. I also have my Webull link down below, where if you sign up, put in $100, you can get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,800, guys. And I get some free stocks with that as well. So if you want to help out, support this channel, along with getting some free money for yourselves, go ahead, use that link down below. But with all of that being said, let's get right into this video. Okay guys, we are here on the daily chart here on AMC, and I just want to take a look on the last daily candle on Monday to see kind of what happened during that trading day. So on Sunday in my last AMC video, we kind of called out that there would be a catalyst yesterday that would send the price up on AMC, and we did get a jump up of around 13% on the day. I mean, we wicked up all the way to around 11.95, ending the day at around 11.50, closing right below our resistance here at 11.54. But that was a very good day in my opinion. However, I've seen a lot of people online considering this to be the start of the short squeeze, and I just want to let you guys know that this is probably not the beginning of the short squeeze, just because we would be seeing a lot more signs and we'd be seeing a lot higher of a jump up, and we'd probably be holding in areas up in this range here. So this is not, the start of the short squeeze. However, it was a very, very good day in my opinion, and I'm looking forward for this to come up above this today. It looks like in the pre-market we'll be closing or opening at 11.88 above this resistance. Now this will be a support here at 11.57, so that is very good news for us and AMC as the share price continues to move up. But some other news, if we do come over here, we can get the short interest along with the utilization from Matt Core's Twitter. And if you guys do not follow Matt Core's on either YouTube or Twitter, he posts a lot of great content. He posts this short interest and utilization from Ortex every morning on his Twitter, so definitely recommend that you guys check him out. But the short interest is at 23.63%, which is another record high, and we also have this utilization at 100%. And this utilization is basically these big institutions, how much of the shares of AMC they can loan out, and they are totally maxed out on loaning shares of AMC at 154.51 million, guys, and that is huge in my opinion. Now, even though these shares are being loaned out at 100%, this does not mean that there is not naked shorting occurring. Now, naked shorting is a very key concept that we will be going over a little bit later in the video. But for now, coming over here, we have a very important stress test that occurred yesterday on Monday, April 26th, 2021 to these netting members. Now, on my video on Sunday, we discussed the importance of these netting members, which you can check that out, where that video came out on Sunday. But you see these big institutions, these big banks like JP Morgan, Chase Bank, they have all created these netting accounts, with JP Morgan creating 17 of them. But the big thing here is the fixed income along with mortgage-backed securities. Now, with these divisions and the DTC, we see Citadel having their 3 arms in all of these different divisions. So this is going to be a very important stress test for us, in my opinion. We also see those big institutions gearing up and raising capital just in case they do need to prove to the DTC that they do have enough liquid capital in case something does happen. So we see JP Morgan having the biggest bond sale in history at $16 billion. And I think the timing of that was a little bit sketchy, with this stress test occurring. But we will just have to wait and see for the results of this stress test. And we'll be looking forward to those close either at the end of this week or sometime next week. Now, for this next thing that I wanted to discuss with you guys for AMC, this may seem very speculative. However, just stick through me with this, and I want to hear your thoughts on what I am saying as well. So, coming over here to their SEC filing on the Notice of Annual Meeting of Stockholders, and this again will be held on May 4th, 2021. The first item on the agenda is to approve an amendment to our third amended and restated certificate of incorporation to increase the total number of shares of Class A common stock, par value 1 cent per share. The company shall have the authority to issue by 500 million shares to a total of 1.02 billion shares of Class A common stock. Now, I know just after reading this, this may seem like a absolutely horrible idea to you guys. Why would they ever put this on here? Why would we ever want to add that many shares to AMC? That would totally dilute all of our positions as well as ruin our chances of a short squeeze. This would double the shares outstanding of AMC and ruining the chances of a short squeeze because retail investors have, the majority of shares of AMC. So this obviously on the surface seems like an absolutely terrible idea, and I agree that we should definitely vote no on this issue. But if you stick with this with me a little bit longer, I might change your mind as to why, they would actually put this on the docket, knowing that we would be so against this idea. So if we come over here to this Reddit post, we can see, I've been doing this for a long time. Do not approve of the 500 million authorized shares before the squeeze. Retailers own 90% of the stock with a market borrow rate at 27%. Hold until we get the squeeze in. The floor is 100K. It'll be a bumpy run up, but if nobody sells, we will get there. Now, this Redditor continues to say, I do not care what Adam said. I am promising you if you authorize these shares before the squeeze, you could potentially jeopardize this whole operation we have been building for months, and it could fall apart, and we could lose all of this. We own 90%. Adam will blank us. He is a suit and thinking for the interest of the board and his position, the longing of the company. Now, I do not think we should be approving this 500 million authorized shares before the squeeze. However, I do think there is something going on here that is actually pretty clever. Now, we've seen these hedge funds actually short some of these companies into oblivion until they are out of business. And the leadership team, like Adam at AMC, is not ignorant to that fact. And if they don't do something soon, they will be out of business as well. So what I think they are doing is they are trying to find a way around this to prove that there is naked shorting on AMC, and they are trying to go around some of these big institutions like the banks, because if they did do something like a share recount, the big banks and the hedge funds, they could just lie and basically say this is how many shares that we have, and it would add up to the number that it was supposed to be. So what they have done instead then is to announce something absolutely ridiculous like this 500 million authorized shares so that the retail community and all of the people interested in AMC would band together and vote against this. And what this would do, it would prove that there is naked shorting going on in the market, because more of these votes would come in because there is so many retail investors in AMC. More votes would come in than they would be expecting. This would then give them the proof to show that these big institutions are actually naked shorting their stock. So that would be the key evidence they would need to prove that this is going on. And this is how they would do it. It would be through a absolutely ridiculous thing like this 500 million authorized shares. So I definitely agree that we should be voting no on this, but I think they have ulterior motives in putting this on the docket, and this will give them the proof that they need to show that they are being naked shorted. However, of course, this is just my opinion and my speculation. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Everything I do and say on this channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only, so please trade based off your own opinions. But I want to hear what you guys think in the comments down below. Let me know if you share my opinion. Do you think AMC has ulterior motives for putting the 500 million authorized shares on the docket for the shareholder meeting? But with all of that being said, that is all the information that I have for you guys today on AMC. If you enjoyed this video and you found some value in this content, go ahead, drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel for more stocks, trading, and investing news. Also, turn on post notifications so you know whenever we do come out with new videos. I also have my free Discord server linked down below, along with my Webull, where you can get some free stocks using my link. But as always, guys, I hope you have an excellent day, get some gains in the market, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.